Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. We're at the Vergas Fire Hall. It's that time of year again. It's October, so thank you, Kevin Zitzo, for joining me.
Thank you.
You are in charge of organizing the Firemen's Fundraiser. Tell me a little bit about what you guys got going on.
Saturday, October 18th, we will be having I think it's our 6th year. We've had a raffle banquet, which is we sell 200 tickets and have a good meal. Spanky's caters it. It's a good fundraiser throughout the year. It's something different to do in town. And it's a good entertaining night.
You know, it really is. I've had the pleasure of going to that, and you know, I think a lot of the people end up going because they have this passion to support the fire department, you know, and all the efforts that come from that. But you get there and it's just fun. You guys have a lot of things going on, and you know what the menu is this year? That's always interesting. Not yet.
Anthony's keeping it a secret.
He keeps that a secret. Yeah, that's kind of fun. But I mean, I've never been disappointed. The food's always good. Now you sell just 200 tickets, you said?
Yep, we limit it to 200 tickets.
And then the ticket itself, does it have raffle items on it?
Yep, there's 15 prizes. There's like the first two prizes are a $1,000 item. There's a couple $500 items, and then there's some $100 paybacks. So.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, I'm going to win one of them. So why don't you come and watch me get excited, right?
Yeah. You won last year.
I did win last year. Yes, I did. And I know that other years you guys have had dancing and stuff like that, but you don't do that anymore because you really don't need to. You have enough going on.
No, this is a lot like a Ducks Unlimited banquet where it's a sit-down meal, and then we have. Dale Peterson with TIP does horse racing.
Yes, that's right.
And Lake Sport Shop comes down and does gun raffles, and we have a silent auction. We have some games that you can play and win various items.
Yeah, it is. It's just a fun atmosphere, a lot of fun. So, Kevin, with that fundraising, is there anything specific that the fire department's looking at that they're fundraising for?
Well, in a couple of years, we got to replace all of our air packs, which is the apparatus that we breathe air when we go into a unsafe environment, and they're coming up on 15 years old, and they have to be replaced every 15 years. So that's a pretty substantial investment.
That's huge. Yeah, that is a huge one. Now, did I hear that you guys are looking at getting a different truck too?
Yeah, we actually do have a new fire truck ordered.
Do?
Yeah, it's state of the art, going to be brand new. It's
that's exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's going to be a very nice asset to our community.
You know, when you talk about the Vergas Fire Department, I was just before we filmed here today. If you have not had the chance, when you're even just going by the fire department, take a minute and stop and look at the monument sign that they've got out in front of the fire hall, because it just says a lot. Like in 1905 is when the fire department started, and a lot of brave people have served on that. But the thing that always catches me is the CDHV. You know, what does that stand for?
Right. What the CDH Vergas is it's a Candor Township, Dora Township, and Hobart Township with the city of Vergas, which is fairly unique in the state of Minnesota. There's only 2 of them associations in the state of Minnesota, which is not a city-owned fire department. It's a cooperative agreement.
Okay.
And it makes some unique challenges, but it also develops a community-wide ownership versus being a small entity.
Because, you know, the city proper of Vergas, you know, the townships that surround it, I mean, when you get a fire call, I bet, do you know the percentage? You know, what are townships rather?
Of ownerships?
Yeah.
Yep. You know, it pretty much spreads out between Hobart, Candor, and Dora fairly evenly.
Okay.
And then Vergas is a small portion of that because it's pretty small area-wise.
Right, but when you get a fire call, do you know, do most of the fire calls right in the city, or are they township-based?
No, they're spread out.
They are pretty well spread out.
They're pretty well even between the 3 townships.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to do those stats sometime, you know, to see, you know, where the actual fire call, and I know you guys have got that.
Yeah, every year we go through an audit with all the townships, and they go through them percentages and show what's worth it.
Okay, well, and I know that the townships obviously see the value of being a part of this cooperative that you have, and so that's great. That being said, I think that, does the fire department have the unique problem that all of our clubs and organizations have of finding volunteers?
Yes, the fire department does have, the fire departments in general, it isn't just Vergas, it isn't just here, it's everywhere that you have a lack of volunteers and lack of people willing to put in some time for it. You know, that's you have a pretty substantial commitment into doing it, and then we have about 160 hours of training you have to do in your first couple of years in order to even be qualified to be firefighting, and it's a hard commitment.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on a personal level then, and so when you have that 160 hours that you're looking at, and if you were a new person coming in and you know, considering being a fireman, what do you personally, how can you say, what is the payback for you? Why do you do it?
Well, there's a big part of it. Most people don't join for the money. There is some monetary value. There's a small retirement package you get for being on it. You get paid for being on fire calls and some training and stuff. So, but a lot of that is personal pride. You know, you're helping people out. You're not being selfish. You're helping others. You know?
Yeah, and there's always that benefit. There's that satisfaction of helping others. You just, you know, are helping yourself. And I think, you know, you mentioned the monetary, you mentioned the retirement, but I bet 90% of the people are in it because they actually truly want to be helpful.
Right. It's a good group of guys too, and it's if you're not from around here, we've had a few guys join that were not. They're from down in the cities area, and they made the best friends of their lives there. So
yeah, and so it's a camaraderie that you have amongst yourselves, and you guys got each other's backs as well as everything else, right?
Yep. Yeah. And we have a lot of fun together, and we work hard.
You do work hard, yeah. I mean, I'm just continually impressed with what I see that the fire department is doing, and it's just such a relief to know that you're living in a community where you have guys that are putting and investing that amount of time in, and it's all volunteer.
Well, and we're doing the same things volunteering as the big departments do as full time, and you get paid for it. So
right.
You know, when you go in a house fire is no different in Vergas than it is in Fargo.
No, it isn't. And so I'm sure there's things that you come upon that each time you're learning as you go too, and so there's something to carry with that.
Yeah. And houses are changing.
Well, that's true.
You know, you got plastic everything in a house, so your fires are hotter, they're burning faster. You have lightweight construction for houses that burn faster. So you got to adapt and change.
Right. So if you want to, you know, continue to support these great guys that are part of our volunteer fire department through the CDHV, get them all in there. October 18th, they've got a fundraiser going on at the Vergas Event Center. How do they get tickets?
Well, you basically have to find a fireman, or Julie at city office has some tickets.
Okay.
I have some tickets at my shop, and
are they going fast?
They're going fast.
They are.
Last year's the first year we sold out, and people found out and wanted in, and they didn't have no tickets left, so they're flying.
What are tickets at? How much are they?
They're $40 a piece, and that includes your meal and a raffle.
Meal in the raffle. So October 18th, it's a Saturday. It's at the Vergas Event Center, and you get a $40 ticket that gets that great meal and a great night and a lot of fun. And I just think it's a great thing to do. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So thanks so much for being a part of the Vergas Fire Department. I appreciate that. One thing I do want to mention too, also on October 12th at the Vergas Event Center, it seems like October's got a lot of things going on, and that's good. The City of Vergas always has things going on, but October 12th, Jesus Little Lambs Preschool has their Belgian waffle fundraiser going on. And so if you have some time that day, it's a Sunday morning, and early in the morning till 1 o'clock, you can come in and get some Belgian waffles and support that preschool too. So Kevin, thank you. Hope to see you on October 18th, and I hope to see you too. You have a good day in Vergas.